Hey my friends, so today I'm here with Lucy Charles-Barclay, the current IronMan World Champion, and in getting that title she also broke the female course record at the IronMan World Championships in Kona, Hawaii, which I guess pretty much makes you the fastest IronMan World Champion ever. So I am honoured and I'm in awe. Thank you so much for coming onto the channel.
Oh, thank you so much for letting me come on the channel. I'm a big fan of the channel. I actually watch it on the TV when I'm on the bike, so it gets me through some of my really hard sessions that happen all in here in the pain cave.
I think everything in life starts with resilience and self-belief, and Lucy is the human embodiment of resilience and self-belief. She came second 4 times at the IronMan World Championships before winning, and I think that's just such a testament to how you kept showing up, you kept showing that self-belief, and that's what takes you from being this superhuman athlete to just an incredible role model. So I'm honestly honoured that we're here together. Thank you to Red Bull for bringing Lucy and I together. We are here today in the pain cave because you do a lot of your training indoors. I'm ready for some pain.
Bring it on.
She finished in 2nd place on 4 occasions here in Kona. Charles-Barclay.
Get up, long as my heart beating and I'm breathing air.
She's coming here.
You won't see me staying down on the floor. Yeah. Oh no, I can't stop now. I gave it my all and it still ain't enough. Everybody getting knocked down. The only thing that matters what you gonna do when you get up. Get up there, get up now, get up there.
Charles-Barclay, you are an IronMan World Champion!
A new course record.
That was a race for the ages. Historic day, record-setting day.
Oh my, I need help. I need help. We're training in the pain cave today. In this one room, Lucy trained around 30 hours a week. That's more than 4 hours a day to prepare her body and mind for the best female performance at an IronMan World Championship ever. Okay Lucy, so today you're going to take me through one of your strength workouts.
Yeah.
I'm all yours.
Yeah, I guess we'll kind of just jump into it. Normally I do a bit of a warm-up on the rower, then do more of like a core stability warm-up still, and then go into a bit more of strength and conditioning. I like to think I've done strength and conditioning for years, since I was a swimmer.
Okay, amazing. You go first so I can see your technique.
Okay, my technique. I always get my technique slated on whenever it's on a YouTube video. They're like, worst rowing technique. And I was
Well,
like,
the thing is, you're not a rower, so who cares? So how often do you actually train in here, like percentage-wise in the year?
when I'm at home, I train in here every day. When I did my final 6-week training block for Kona, I was in here 5-6 hours of training a day. It was brutal. It was brutal.
Until you're warm, yeah? I'm warm. So how often do you resistance train or do your strength training?
So generally do strength and conditioning twice a week. I try and do this little core routine nearly every day. Doesn't always happen, but I try to do it every single day. For swim, bike and run, core stability is so important.
Amazing. I've seen this ab wheel. I've got a love-hate relationship with the ab wheel. I haven't trained core specifically like this for ages, basically since my triathlon days. I think we're gonna see that come through today. Is it the same routine, always?
It is.
Or do you switch it up a bit?
It usually is the same, and then we try and advance it as much as possible. So we might bring in ankle weights.
Ready?
Yeah.
I'm at a slight advantage. Lucy's already done her swim session today. So how far did you swim today?
We did 4 kilometres this morning, so.
Yeah, waist feels like the longest minute.
It does.
Why don't you come on? Why don't you come on? Why don't you come on?
Has Lucy got the ultra heavy one? Yeah, she
It
does.
says extra heavy, but I think it's not really that heavy.
I think she's just modest, and she actually is really strong.
This exercise is working pretty much the whole body. The band goes around your feet and you bring one knee up and then you extend back with the ball.
Right.
Okay, you ready?
No.
You lose sight, we see better together.
I'm already shaking. Does it get any easier?
I don't think it ever gets easier. This is the problem.
Swap.
I'll be the only one you see when the room is crowded.
Wow. Along with beating up our core, we're also activating our glutes. Yeah, I think it's easy to underestimate how important your glutes are when you're running.
Yeah, definitely. I've had glute weakness before, and then we've seen it from like my hips dropping when I run or just not looking very balanced, so I try and keep them a bit more, rock solid. The next exercise I think is my least favourite one.
Okay.
Why don't you come on? Why don't you come on?
That really is a triathlete's favourite.
Do you just do one round of those?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
normally.
You sure you don't want to do any more?
We can go again, did you not get it?
Why don't you come on? Why don't you come on? Why don't you come on?
Wow.
Why don't you come on? Keep holding on.
16, I think it's 16.
Why don't you come on?
Lucy has a really strong core.
So your background is you were a personal trainer and a
Yes.
swimmer.
Yes, yeah. So I swam up until the 2012 Olympics. So I tried to qualify for that Olympics. Didn't qualify, and then I was like, right, I'll go for the next one. Absolutely killed myself in 2013. And then I was like, I actually don't want to do swimming anymore. So quit sport altogether. Went and worked at a wildlife park. Completely random, but I love animals. I actually was working in their marketing.
That's really good for the soul.
Yeah, I loved it, I really did, but at the same time I missed that dedication to training. So whilst I worked there, completely randomly just signed up for an Ironman. That was that was the start of it, really. Whilst I was training for that first Ironman, I was also personal training. I really enjoyed that, and then it kind of got to the point with the Ironman where I was like, I think I could make this my job, which I was after about 2 years, I think. So then I didn't personal train anymore, just went full-time triathlete.
Oh, do you think you would go back to coaching triathlon once you're done with your Ironman days?
Absolutely.
Future.
Yeah, I think I always loved the personal training side. I got so much out of it. I'd love to sort of help up and coming youngsters in triathlon to try and get to the top of the sport.
I think you'd be the best person for it as well.
We've got 2 different ab wheels, so you can pick if you want to do the harder ones or the easier ones first.
First. Oh, you're going to...
I'm still going to do it.
Oh yeah.
I will try for the hard one first.
I think that's the best choice.
Oh my god, I haven't done this in so long.
This is the final nail in the coffin to make sure your abs hurt the next day. So.
Or it's just the final nail in the coffin.
Why don't you come on? Why don't you come on?
I can't keep up with you on that one. Sorry, Lucy.
I also think it's quite hard on this surface because it's quite...
I think it was just being nice.
Why don't you come on? Why don't you come on? Why don't you come on?
Yay! I did 3. So that's Lucy's core routine. We're gonna train legs now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I find that works quite well for warming up the core, maybe fatiguing it a little bit, and then when you go into the other exercises, you either fill the core a bit more or the other muscles have to actually do their job a bit more because the core's tired, so.
Love it.
That's my logic anyway.
Okay. Well, hey, you're world champion, so. Now we're moving on to Lucy's strength and conditioning session. This is real muscular endurance work. Rest times here are absolutely minimal and the rep counts are high. In this complex that we're starting with, we're basically rolling from one round straight into the next.
The single up, and then swapping back into squats.
It's actually like endurance, isn't it?
Yeah, basically.
Good love, boy, you got me caught in this good job. I really believe that with you, she could take off to the end of. You were really found that good job. Boy, you got me caught
One
in
more
this
time through.
What's the shortest set/rep range that you would do?
So 5 sets of 5 is probably the lowest I'll go in the strength range.
Okay, nice. For deadlifts and squats.
Yeah.
with you. I feel we could take off to the end of the world 'cause we found
10. And that's the warm-up.
I feel like everything is the warm-up. I'm just so curious to know what the actual workout is.
So we're going to start with squats today. I go a bit lighter, but I normally do 3 sets of 30, or between 3 sets of 20 and 3 sets of 30. So I normally cycle from 20, 25 to 30, yeah, over 3 weeks, and then I'll up the weight but go back to 20. So it's like a 3-week cycle on a weight.
Nice.
Usually I actually mix my sessions, so it's actually a bit of upper body and a bit of legs, which I know for people that do more like bodybuilding or weightlifting would probably focus on one muscle area, whereas I kind of split it a little bit.
I mean, I love full body days, so you have to align your training to your sport, right? There's no point just pounding the legs.
Yeah, definitely. I'm using my legs every single day with bike and run.
So would you say, like, intensity wise, it's like a 6 out of 10, like you never go flat out on your strength days?
Yeah, absolutely. I've done that before actually. I remember doing, like, I would say it was like an 8 or 9 out of 10. And then the next day I was trying to do a track workout and I just felt like I was running around the track like a penguin, like I couldn't move my legs, so yeah.
So these are like complementary sessions,
Yeah,
really?
sure.
Amazing. Let's do 90 squats.
90 squats.
What's the heaviest you would tend to go for 3 sets of 30?
I think I've got up to 40 kilos for that.
It's a long time.
Definitely gets the heart rate up.
So next week you'll go back to 20 reps.
Yeah, no, I'll up the weight a bit.
I never see you at this rep range. I never see you
I never
above,
do this rep
above
range.
20.
No one in their right mind is doing this rep range. Only Lucy.
I've been waiting for you my whole life. I know it's all along.
Nice.
So did you call the pain cave before suffering pain inside the pain cave?
It sort of was a mix of, in the beginning, inflicting the pain on my PT clients, but then also knowing that I've also inflicted pain on myself training in here. I get joy out of both.
Oh, 20, come on.
I think you're getting lower than me, so you're doing a bit extra.
It's just not long enough of a rest. I need to sit down. Is that the warm up to something else?
That was the warm up, yeah. No. So the next exercise I normally do is upper body, so the legs get a bit of a rest.
We're alternating now to upper body, which I'm extremely grateful for. So we're doing a lat pull down.
Yeah, so we're going to do 15 reps on this, 25, nearly 30 kilos on there. And then we're going to go over onto the swim bench and do a 30-second all-out blast.
Okay, amazing. Quick question.
Yes.
Can you do a pull up? I'm just curious.
I can do about 4. I'm not very good. I'm not very good at all. Like for a swimmer, I feel like that's quite a poor effort. Especially
But I feel like for a triathlete, that's a very good. Amazing.
I just feel like it's something that I just never get better at though. Maybe an after triathlonic.
Yeah, I'll triathlon.
Pull up world champion, yeah.
Let me tell you about a different Rio. The one I'm from, but not the one that you know. The one.
I feel like we've already established that Lucy is the queen of supersets and giant sets. This time round, we're combining lat pull downs straight into the swim erg machine. I've actually never been on one of these before.
Oh, cool.
Hot girls where I'm from, we don't look like models. 10 lines, big curves, and the energy blows. You can fall
30 seconds is actually quite long as well.
Right, it's so intense. Wow. The world champion, everybody. I'm in awe.
It's quite fun actually. For like 10 seconds and then...
all night, you goes out forever. Baby's having.
Can you tell I've never used it before? Am I doing it right?
Yeah, try and, if you can get a straighter arm, get more propulsion.
Like that?
Yeah, that's better.
Wow.
It's tough.
Yeah. And you burn out, well, I burnt out really
I
quickly.
felt like I did as well. On the next round, we'll try single arm.
Okay.
See how we get on with that one. It's a bit more coordination, but...
Cause I'm cold like winter, hot like summer. Baby, it's my love affair, it's my love affair, yeah. Oh, oh. I got it, it runs in my blood, oh.
Bit of pre-fatigue, ready for the swim bench again.
That's the easy bit.
please.
Scientifically proven.
Yeah.
Arm swing.
You're like such a machine. I think if I saw you in the pool, I'd be like scared for my life.
Nice hand position.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, and that's the warm up to.
That's the warm up to the next one.
Okay.
Yeah. The next one's actually one of my favourite exercises. So it's a bit of balance, still using your core, a bit of legs, but also upper body.
Would you say that lat pull down and squats, or like one dominant leg move, is like the basis of your strength work, and then once you've done these two big moves, then you move on to more accessory work?
Yeah, so yeah, generally like squat or deadlift, and then a solid upper body like a chin up or a lat pull down, and then yeah, more kind of stuff that looks more cool, but it has I guess more of a purpose in terms of whether that be to help my run or bike or swim. I don't even know what's my better side if I were doing something. So it's
That's a
just
good thing though.
yeah,
If
that
you
is
don't know,
ideal. Yeah,
that means you're highly
I
balanced.
think this is my worst side. So yeah, you do a step up like this,
Yeah.
and then try and extend the leg back, and then you're doing a row.
Let's just say the world ended a week from now. What would you do? What would you do? Only 7 days that we're counting down. Do you know who you'd pull up close to you? Why not tell somebody you love them before it's too late? Why not tell somebody you love them 'cause they can't wait?
It tests so many different things, this exercise. Ankle stability, hip stability.
Hamstrings in there, glutes,
Yes.
everything.
It's an everything exercise.
Tell them that they are all you think about.
I've thrown you off now. See, I've shown that it's possible to fall. You're just copying me is all you're doing. She was doing great without me. She'll be like, I actually never want to train with you again.
Tell them that life's no good without nothing left to lose, nothing left to prove. You gotta tell the truth.
So controlled.
Always when I do anything, when I'm being filmed, I always do it worse as well.
Yeah,
Oh, you say that?
I say that. I'm really not a performer
Yes.
because I used to do 100 hurdles.
Yeah.
And I was always clocking faster times in training.
Yeah.
And I could never get it when it was
Yeah.
come race day. I love it. So that was your strength training, and you would do that like three times a week?
Yeah, 3's about right. Like a Monday and Friday, I'll always do it, and then midweek I might do another one as well.
I'm definitely feeling it in my upper body and my lower body and my core, pretty much everywhere. Now we're just gonna have a little taste of what Lucy's cycling sessions look like.
You can ride on the races again.
He'll hate that.
It'll be like, when did I do this one awful cycle?
I heard you saying you're quite a slow cadence rider.
Yeah, it's something I'm working on. Like I would say in an IronMan, my cadence is probably between like 80 and 85. But then if you were to look at the pro women in the peloton, theirs would probably be like more up in 90 plus. And you're just so much more efficient if you can do the higher cadence, but obviously it takes a lot of training to do it.
Yeah.
So even sometimes I'll be doing quite low watts, but I'm trying to get the cadence up, and then the heart rate sits so much higher because I'm just not efficient at doing it. It is getting better.
I mean, you still smashed the course record though.
I did okay.
Yeah. You trained 20 hours a week. How many hours of that are on the bike?
So probably at least 50%. I mean, when I was training for Kona, I was training maybe 35 hours a week, and I'd say about 15 of that was on the bike at least. So
In here.
it all in here.
All
Yeah.
in here, nice. So what are the longest sessions that you would do?
5.5 hours on this bike, and that would have some intervals in it, and they can range from like 10-minute intervals to half an hour intervals.
What would you say are like your shortest intervals?
So I do some like really top end intervals, so they'll be like 30 seconds, but you might only get 15 seconds rest and you have to do it 10 times. Quite a lot of athletes will do like 40-20, so you're going as hard as you can for 40 seconds and then you only get 20 seconds rest. Repeat that 10 times, and yeah, they're quite good for pushing up the ceiling of what's possible.
We're going to do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So we're going to do 2 of those just to get a flavour. Because, you know, I think I'll get it after 2. And we're going to be pushing, what did you say, 300 watts?
We're going to aim for at least 300 watts.
I know what that means for you. That means like 400.
The problem is on these, like, you can go off way too hot and then the power just drops off, but you want to try and keep it consistent for that 40 seconds.
Okay.
And go. Okay, easy 20 seconds. The 20 goes so quick. 2, 1. 10 seconds. Nice job. They get pretty disgusting pretty quickly.
Beyond just building her fitness, Lucy also trains her body to tolerate extreme heat and sometimes also extreme humidity for hours and hours of racing in places like Hawaii, Singapore and Miami.
We'd use this aircon, put that on pretty hot, because we've got another one there that can go on heat, and then I'd have 2 radiators next to the bike as well.
How long were you doing that for?
I actually did it for about 5 weeks.
Do you feel like when you get there, you're like, oh, this really paid off?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think it's normally the comparison between my husband Reese, who maybe hasn't done that, and he's really suffering.
So Reese is like your guinea pig, basically?
Usually, yeah. He's the training buddy to make me feel better about myself.
We're going to be testing Lucy's Kona output. This is the race which she broke the female course record at the IronMan World Championships. 180 kilometres, 112 miles in 4 hours 32.
So the power output was about 220 watts.
Okay.
4 watts per kilo. 2, 1, go.
For 4.5 hours, she put out close to 4 watts per kilogram of body weight. And that's holding back enough in the tank to roll straight into a sub 3 hour marathon. She's not even breathing hard. Lucy, that is amazing. That's truly incredible.
I remember doing my last workout in Kona before the race, and I had to put out the race power for maybe like 8 minutes, and I was like, that is not going to be possible. I think you spend so much time in this training being so fatigued that all the training feels hard. Then when you start to pull off carb load and rest, it's like, oh yeah, this is doable today.
Now we are going to go into the ice bath.
Less motivating to
This is going to be the coldest you've ever done. It's never actually been a literal ice bath.
How many times do you do this ice bath a week?
I mean, ideally I would do it every single day. On days like today, the motivation's a bit lower because it's
we'll do it
cold and
together.
wet.
Yeah. For how long?
So I build up to 5 minutes. I'd say like the worst bit is the first 2 minutes. That's when it hurts the most. Then it's all the same after that. So if
You just
can
numb out.
Yeah.
We're setting a timer for this, aren't we?
We are, yes.
I'm like, actually, I'm cold now. Oh my god.
Bottom is ice as well.
It's so slippery.
You're going low. I can't even put my hands in, so you're way more hardcore than I am.
How many minutes is it in?
Nearly done a minute. It hurts. It really hurts.
It really hurts.
It's going to get easier very quickly now.
Oh, my feet are killing me.
Nearly halfway.
Oh,
That's halfway.
I just need to swear like 5 minutes. Oh, you're amazing. You're so good. You really deserve to be world champs. Your turn, Reese. The
10 minutes, right?
This is the coldest ice bath I've ever been in. I think I've just been doing like, I can't actually call it an ice bath, just cold water.
And that is 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
Cheers, right.
I need help. I need help. I'm so cold. I feel like this has done the opposite of recover. I've become injured.
Get warm for a minute.
Red
Redness.
we've gone.
We matched the shoes.
So that marks the end of my training with Lucy. Thank you so much for having me. I have had a blast and I have just so much respect for you. If you want to check out more of Lucy, please do. Like, she has an incredible YouTube channel. Her sister Holly films all of the content as well, so you get a really good behind the scenes of what it's like being a world champion, to be with a world champion. And also go check her out on Instagram. And also, if you're in London in July, definitely check out Lucy Racing. We love a home crowd. And I love you guys. Bye!